Welcome to an integrated, extremely user-friendly, but sophisticated business intelligence platform that is moderately priced. Mindboard's business intelligence toolset allows you to do more with less. Tool provides 80% of features for 20% price of typical BI solutions in today's marketplace. Its simplicity and easy to configure features allows for 80% of functionality you seek in 20% of the time. Security and availability. Mindboard's BI tool is 100% responsive and secure tool with its user-friendly interface, allows for HTML5 responsive interface that works with various devices, supports multiple users across organizations with varying levels of access, is secure and integrates with many standard authentication engines such as Active Directory, LDAP, RACF, and Google OAuth. Let's have a closer look at the tool. Top menu is fully configurable for varying lengths of access. We are currently logged in as an admin with the highest level of access. Thus, all the menus are active and accessible for this demo. Report menu allows for categorization of views by business units. Dashboard menu provides highly summarized views that can be logically organized. Tools menu provides for initial setup of reports and dashboards, as well as connections to internal and external data sources. Here's the options for admin menu. Settings allow for individualized settings, such as a personalized landing page or pages, background themes. And Control Center gives access to system logs, allows you to add and remove users, organize business units. The left-hand side menu has two main areas. Namely, a sandbox section that is a personalized play area for storing interim views and allows for sharing reports and views with other registered users or groups. Below the sandbox section is the published reporting area. This section is securely accessed based on user roles defined by combination of authentication engine attributes and tool configuration. Now, let's look at the basic reporting features of the tool. The data used for the demo is from Federal Procurement Data Systems, FPDS, which is the source for U.S. government-wide procurement data. The data can help identify who bought what, from whom, for how much, when, and where. We chose this dataset because of its richness in dimensions and thus lends itself to showcasing key features of the tool. This first report is a monthly trend of spend organized by product categories. Basic report has two sections. A chart and a data grid. Typical chart is two dimensions, X versus Y. However, the tool has advanced charting capabilities to address many more dimensions. We will demonstrate later in the demo. The data grid supports basic Excel type filters as well as advanced filters, for instance, top 10 by count or percentile, and dimensions and measures as in a typical MS Excel pivot report. For the chart, user can add or update or remove a trend line on the fly. This chart shows an interesting trend. For most product categories, the size and counts of the awards pick up steam. During the second half of the year, it highlights the typical use it or lose it policy before the fiscal year end. Several chart types are available, namely bar, line, pie charts, funnels. The tool also supports geomaps for close to 200 countries around the globe. Additionally, various options are available to customize the chart and data behind the visualization. Let me get rid of the chart for now. Now let's look at the data grid. The grid allows for sorting columns in ascending or descending order, adding summary to columns and or rows, exporting large data sets into Excel for additional slicing and dicing. Let's build a report from scratch. Let's build a new report. To start with, there are no dimensions or measures and no filters or charts. Let's add a measure, in this case, the obligated amount. This can be done by either dragging the measure to your right or by clicking on the checkbox next to it. Upon adding two dimensions, the same way I have my report ready, this new report shows the spend by agency by fiscal year. I can add a graph with a click of a button. However, let's do something more interesting. I would like to drill behind this number. We will use a bar tree graph to visualize the data. This chart visualizes the product characteristics of one offer awards versus 20 plus offer awards. Another interesting report is the bubble chart report. This report has a 4D view of the data. We have the spend data on x-axis, number of contracts on the y. Third dimension is the size of the bubble, and it represents average contracts per day. And the fourth dimension is time. We overlay the changes in these attributes via time dimension. Observe closely how the monthly spend shoots up in Q4. Now, let's take a quick peek at the dashboards. The tool comes with several dashboard layouts, with several samples shown here. Dashboards are dynamic and can be set up for real-time updates. This sample shows use of geomaps. This one shows a mix of heat maps, bubble reports, and others. Bottom line is, if you can design a report and chart in the tool, you can make it available in a dashboard. Dashboard Designer Utility, available under Tools menu, allows a business user to design and publish dashboards on their own and on the fly. Here's a 101 on how the data flows and it all comes together. Raw data is aggregated from a variety of sources. Data goes through some form of ETL, or extract transform load, which can happen in a different sequence, in other words, ELT, and makes its way into a data warehouse or a data mart. Typically, this leads to a OLAP cube via SQL Server Analysis Services, in other words, SAS or equivalent framework. Mindboard's BI tool attaches to the cube and enables for report and dashboard build and/or publish, and allows for advanced features such as drill to detail and query builder for advanced users. In all, Mindboard's BI tool promises speed to market with lower total cost of ownership. It is an out-of-the-box 100% web-based solution that enables advanced analytics, reporting, dashboards, scorecards, and thought-evoking data visualization. Tool is simple to configure, customizable with inbuilt security that enables the small IT teams in large organizations or agencies to get a powerful BI portal up and running in no time.